What is real anymore? Wow, it's a good question, isn't it? What is real? What is real life? What's real going on? We have reality TV that's anything but. It's all scripted for the most part. There are some shows out there that aren't completely scripted. I actually had a show. We never aired, but it was going to be a lot less script and a more freestyle approach. And they since have aired the show without me in it. They replaced me and got somebody else. And it took them, I think it took 10 years to actually get this show produced. We were greenlit years ago, and then everything fell apart in the economy. And they just closed down all the shows in that genre. Um, but what is real? All right, so let's look at X, Instagram, Facebook. Let's just take those. It's what we see real. Do people make up personas, make it look like they got the high life? Look at all these influence or thought leaders or gurus. How many of them really are living what they're displaying to the world? Look at Wes Watson. Good example. Saw that video last night. All these ladies and guys who are fitness gurus, seems to be the big one right now. Real estate gurus, money gurus, crypto gurus, fashion gurus, all of them rich, all of them have yachts, Lamborghinis and Ferraris and private jets. Au contraire, that's just not even real. That would not appeal to me anyway. That I'm not their target audience. I like somebody a little more real than that. But why does it appeal to so many people? Why does non-real? Look at all the housewife shows. Why does that genre program, the Kardashians, appeal to people? I don't know. It doesn't appeal to. I'm not their target audience. I'm not their audience. Why do people want to chase whatever that is? Fame. I knew we had a problem when I used to teach high school. And we'd ask the kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? When I was a kid, I wanted to be an engineer for NASA, doctor, lawyer, fireman, police officer, actress, whatever. The number one thing I got from kids was famous. Okay, I've had my degree of fame. Fame's not any fun. Money's great. Fame's not. Fame means you can't go anywhere without somebody bothering you. Nothing's sacred. No time is sacred. I didn't realize how bad it was till one night our son got really upset. We were at dinner, and after the 12th person came over and bothered our dinner, he just was like, why can't we go anywhere and nobody knows who you are and wants to talk to you? I didn't realize how bad it was. And that was just, I had a syndicated radio show where I was the male Delilah. Talk about love, lollipops, family, children, parenting. And I interviewed rock stars about their families. It was really cool what we did. But I didn't realize that it was affecting our family so much. But it was real. But still, are we that scared of real life that we don't want to invest in a real life? We want the facade, like the perfect parents on Instagram. People come and talk to me all the time. I'm also a pastor. So I know what's really going on in the world. And then I see social media platforms that don't equal what's really happening. Why do we want such a fake life? Why do we want a fake existence? Why do we want people to know every single thing that we do? One of the things that hampers me on social media is I'm a private person. I don't really like anybody to know what I'm up to because I'm boring, but still, it's my boring. And nobody needs to know where I go to eat all the time or how I felt today or did the sun come up or what coffee I drank or that would bore me. But people really want the fakeness. They all want to get, like, they go to the Louvre and they get a photo with the Mona Lisa. You and how many other million people did that? Or go to certain restaurants or lookout points or cars and they go stand in front of the cars. I've never put a picture of my car on social media. Why? I don't want anybody to know what kind of car I drive. I want a private life. I always felt that way. We never allowed our kids to have photos taken of them because we didn't want anybody to know what our kids look like. I want to reserve professional and personal. But lately, it seems that everybody wants the fictitious life and not a real life. We spend so much time watching other people live life, we don't live our own. Well, that's insanity. Why don't you go live your life? Is your life that empty? If it is, Jesus will give you a reason to still be here. But you got to make a decision. Do I want to live a life, or do I want a plastic life, a fake life, where I'm somebody I'm really not? Brad Paisley had a great song, "I'm So Much Cooler Online." You can have a three-way chat, right? The lyrics are hilarious. It's true. And, doing what I do, and previously in my life, I knew a lot of influencers. Um, and I knew who was fake, who was real, like the speaker world, the radio world, But I didn't want a plastic life. I wanted my life to have meaning. We have such a short time to be on earth. I want to maximize my time here. And I can't maximize my time being fake, taking photos of a life that's not mine, putting things on the internet that never happened. I would just rather go live life and then do things like this that help people, and then move on. So you have to ask yourself, do I want a real life or a plastic life? All right. Like and subscribe. It helps us with the algorithm. It helps people see what we do. Also, I do own a consulting company. You can go by my website, scotferrell.com. Take care.